Hi everyone. I received in the mail a couple of CDs that I'm going to be opening. First up is, this is my very first Todd Rundgren album on vinyl or CD. It is Space Force. Now, as some of you know, I'm a big Sparks fan, and Todd Rundgren, way back in 1971, produced their very first album. It was first known as Half Nelson, and that album bombed, so they renamed it Sparks and re-released it, and it still bombed. And in the Sparks documentary, what's really cool is, well, I think it's the bonus in the Blu-ray, but there's still, he's in the main documentary, but in the bonus material, they meet each other for the first time in almost 50 years, and so that's pretty cool. And Sparks are on this album, along with, this is where he's doing songs that people send him in, like Thomas Dolby, Neil Finn, Steve Vai, the Lemon Twigs, and like I said, Sparks. There they are there. Let's open this up first. Looks like a fairly simple package. But I've always considered Todd Rundgren definitely a musical genius. I have heard, bits and pieces of quite a few of his solo albums. He's an excellent guitarist, excellent producer. He produced Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell and Grand Funk's We're an American Band and the Tubes, and many other artists. So yeah, just a plain, nothing too fancy, like I said. There's Todd. And not even a booklet. But, and it just says, like, for Sparks, and I've heard the song, I like it. It is, where is it here? Your Fandango. Instruments and vocals, Sparks and Todd Rundgren. Written by Sparks and Todd Rundgren. So I'll be listening to that tonight. And as some of you know, I'm a huge Paul Weller fan. I just got into him like maybe 3 months ago. And I had 12 albums, 12 CDs. I have 13. So I've got On Sunset, As Is Now, Illumination, Sonic Kicks, Wake Up Nation, an orchestrated songbook, Paul Weller with Jules Buckley and the BBC Symphony Orchestra, Saturn's Pattern, his debut album, Paul Weller, Stanley Road, Wild Wood. This is, I guess, the American or Canadian cover. That's the only thing about this is, I wish it was the original UK cover. 22 Dreams, a double album on one CD. And Fat Pop, I'm doing a CD exchange with Glenn Kellaway from the Basement, Rich Strickler, Brian Macy, and Randall Nelson. It's usually on Rich Strickler's channel, but we were having technical issues, so today's video is on my channel if you want to go to my main channel and check it out. And we reviewed albums by The Stranglers, Blur, Stephen Wilson, and well, you'll see. I was going to say more, but just go watch the video if you're interested in music, CD exchanges and reviews and stuff. It's a lot of fun. So I believe Paul Weller has 2 compilations where he gets together all of the B-sides and whatever was released. And this is the second one, the second part of his career. It's called Will of the People, a collection of B-sides, rarities, and remixes compiled by Paul Weller. 3 CDs. They're actually, like I have 12 albums there. I don't think there's a single song that I disliked. And I would say 98% of them I love. There it is, the plastic off. Open it up. And there's a booklet. That'll make this video more entertaining. So CD 1. If anybody has this, I'd love your thoughts on it, or your favorite Paul Weller albums, and which one I should get next. In time, I do want to get them all. And like I said, there's a fairly thick booklet. There's the man himself. Yeah, so I knew of the Jam. I'd heard 2 or 3 of their songs. I definitely want to get Jam albums at some point. And then his solo career, I didn't think I'd care for it. But I checked him out on Spotify and started going through his albums, and it was like, oh my God, I love this, I love this, I love this. So that's nice. There's a little write-up on the individual songs. And that is about it. I would love your thoughts on Paul Weller and, of course, Todd Rundgren. Maybe there's some big Todd Rundgren fans out there. And let me know what you think of his Fandango album. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.